The story so far. Agent 47 and his handler Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. When all of their recent missions turn out to be contracts for a shadow client, things take an unexpected turn. All their targets have been operatives in an invisible organization known as Providence. Providence has infiltrated the highest echelons of power and secretly owns our world. The Shadow Client wages a silent war against them. And so the Constant, Providence's enigmatic controller, seeks Diana out. His request, track down and eliminate the Shadow Client. In return, he offers something irresistible. The truth of 47's lost origins. Neither know that the man they hunt is 47's childhood friend. And unlike 47, he remembers everything.
At the location. No hostile presence.
Understood. Alma Reynard's house is just up the beach. Our intel indicates that she and her team are laying low, most likely planning the militia's next strike.
Reynard is one of the Shadow Client's top lieutenants, and yet she's not a target.
Not yet, anyway. She's no doubt high on our client's list, but for now, it's information we seek. Infiltrate the house and get us a lead on the Shadow Client. Up for some B&E, 47.
On my way. Found something. a file on Rupert Pierce, founder of Dynasty Global.
The world's largest internet retailer. If Pierce is a Providence operative, he's likely on the Shadow Client's hit list.
Which
But
Monumental
it's not
plan
what
to
we came
release
for.
as an EP.
Keep looking, 47. .47. That computer. See if you can't access it. Encrypted. Assuming there's a key, Reynard wouldn't just leave it lying around. Wait. According to the floor plan, the room you're in should be a lot bigger. There might be a concealed space behind the wall. Check for hidden panels, 47. Thought so. This should be interesting. Here we go. For the office computer, no doubt. Appears Reynard's cell is launching another strike. Those are sewer maps of a residential area in Wellington. Well, there's nothing we can do about it now. Our priority is the Shadow Client.
I'm in.
Hurry. I'm detecting movement up the road. A motorcade, possibly Reynard's.
Uploading the data.
Hold on. Receiving it now. Nothing on the Shadow Client or the other cells. No names, no aliases. I doubt she even knows whom she's working for. Wait, here's something. A message from Robert Knox of Kronstadt Industries. And by the sound of it, he's a Providence operative.
A defector.
Well, well, well. Client won't like this one bit.
And you can't wait to tell him. They're back. Multiple hostiles.
I see them. Damn. Okay, we've got all we're going to get. Go to stage 2, 47. Eliminate Reynard, and preferably without raising suspicion. One step ahead of the Shadow Client for once. Let's keep it that way.
Ugh, I thought this night would never end. What a snob fest. And I even missed out on the action.
I'm sorry you had to endure all that free champagne and cello music, Orson. What can I say? You really took one for the team.
Yeah, well, I say stick to what you know.
Legendary gang of thieves known as the Yardbirds. Alexander Kovac, a Serbian native, was attempting to convert close to 50 million
Welcome
US
home,
dollars into
Alma,
bitcoins.
and
The
guests.
spoils of the Yardbirds'
It's Orson.
spectacular final casino
Orson.
And now,
Ugh,
nations are
never
lining
mind.
up to prosecute Kovac, including Russia, Germany, the US, and Austria, where Kovac is the prime suspect in a triple
hiding, you little monster? No jump scares.
Jared, terrace all clear.
Copy that. Do a sweep of the upstairs while you're at it.
I knew you were gonna say that.
So, you gonna tell me who it was we just kidnapped?
House guests of the PM. The wife and 2 daughters of one Lance Donovan, the VP of Dynasty Global.
The online retailer?
Uh-huh. Donovan is back in London, working. He should receive the pictures as we speak.
Ah, blackmail.
Donovan's boss, Dynasty's CEO Rupert Pierce, is a top Providence operative. But we can't get near him, so I decided to... well, do a bit of outsourcing.
Holy crap! Guys, they're here! They made us! Come in! Anybody there? Come in! Come in! Come in, you there? This one won't go away, guys. Get ready. Hey, hey! Wait! I need you to like that! That's what we should make her!
Installment in the record-breaking teen fantasy franchise, which will be filmed exclusively in New Zealand.
47. That computer. See if you can't access it. Encrypted. Assuming there's a key, Reynard wouldn't just leave it lying around. Here we go. For the office computer, no doubt.
I am Pam Kingsley, GNN News. In a press conference earlier today, Montreal PD confirmed
Found
rumors
something.
that the helicopter crash,
Looks like
which
research
claimed the life of
reports.
shipping
Berlin, Shanghai. Every major militia strike since Thomas Cross's kidnapping. Looks like Reynard had a hand in all of them.
All in the past, I'm afraid. Keep looking, 47.
I'm in.
Welcome home, Alma, and guests.
It's Orson. Orson. Ugh, never mind.
What? Oh, that might be Max trying to get in. Could you take a look for me?
Copy that.
What's wrong with me?
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I know you heard that too. Go look into it. Hmm? Hey, at least the seat's gonna be warm for you.
Good, Ching.
Mr. Donovan.
Who I am is not important. Exactly what to do.
Do it swiftly and without...
Move it down. Well done, 47. Now get off the property.
That's gotta be deep enough. Are you afraid we're gonna set the beach on fire? No.
The Mercs have discovered your boat, 47. They're on high alert, combing the beach for intruders. Proceed with caution. No way to get past them unnoticed. I suggest you cause a distraction, 47, and make it a loud one.
Let's see. Boss took down Eugene Cobb, Milton Fitzpatrick CEO, Thomas Cross, the media mogul, all on his own. Since the militia was formed, we've taken down 5 more of the bastards. The construction CEO in Shanghai, lady from Blue Seed Pharmaceuticals, Dan Ziegler, the insurance mogul in Berlin, Verisan Martin, the retail giant, Rex Lark. Finally, tonight, Roger that.
Well, it's official. New Zealand paid off. The client has given us carte blanche. Hunt down the militia by any means necessary.
A week ago, Providence was a threat. How did you swing the board?
The board are practical people, 47. A blank check is hard to turn down. Besides, the Shadow Client's war on Providence is causing a global panic. Someone will need to stop the militia. Might as well be us.
And the man on the train? You never told them about his offer.
Taking a contract for personal gain is against ICA regulations.
Sodas would have been proud.
Is that a sense of humor, 47? Whatever next? Crying at the movies?
Why are you doing this?
I know what it's like to have everything taken from you. He claims to know about your past. Your childhood, your memories, everything Altmaier stole from you.
And you trust him?
About as far as I can throw him. But this is our best lead in 20 years. I say it's time we break a few rules. Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development. His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not only a financial wizard, but also a fiercely competitive race car driver, with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers. However, few are aware that the company is also one of the world's leading suppliers of next-gen military tech. Last year, despotic ruler Jin Po employed prototype Kronstadt drones against peaceful civilian protesters in the now infamous Tungan Valley incident. And although it has yet to be proven, there is little doubt that the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a war crime. It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Client's hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. Undoubtedly, with Kronstadt Industries on their side, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold, and so our contract obligates us to retire Robert and Sierra Knox and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Miami, 47. The innovation race is on its last day, and it is down to the wire. Thousands of eager fans are gathered for the final laps of this unexpectedly close race. Sierra Knox is expertly piloting her red Kronstadt car. Her father, Robert Knox, roams the nearby expo building where Kronstadt is showcasing its new prototype car. The Kronstadt RK Mark III has seen fierce competition from the Chinese Kowloon Heavy Industries' new racer. Moses Lee, CEO of Kowloon, has taken a dominant lead and looks invincible. Sierra Knox will need to risk it all if she wants to win for the third year in a row. The stakes are as high as they can get.
Sierra's not just quote, they're between relationships.
Welcome to
Hello, and welcome to the
You are trespassing. Please turn around. That's it. One foot in front of the other, and goodbye
How much time
forever.
remaining? Don't worry, folks. Anything can still happen.
This'll just take a sec, sir. Thank you.
Don't forget, the secret of endurance racing is to keep that car going until the end. This race is not over until the clock ticks down. I'm saying that if you're hungry, you might want to check it out. For all you race buffs out there, I can tell you that the winner will again be presented with champagne on the
Guy
after a
dressed
few
as
years
one of the
regular
flamingo mascots just got jumped by this other man.
Eastern region
I ran
of
away fast.
Fun fact of the day for you folks.
Want to be a bit more careful, sir?
Sierra Knox.
Can you believe that? What if he's a stalker?
Yeah.
Anybody got it? Yeah. Thanks. Doctor gave me some sort of vitamin hydration boost, normally reserved for the drivers. Fixed me right up.
What, like doping?
No, it's for after the racing's done. Although it did kind of look like the...
It's me. I'm here now, ready to meet up with Sierra Knox over at the hotel. Yeah, after the race. I've just got to pick up the documents from my van, but I had to knock out a guy and steal his flamingo outfit, and now I can't find my car keys. Yeah, I know it's dumb. I think I lost them in the scuffle, but the real mascot is still over there. If I don't get them, I've got no evidence. Bye-bye money. I don't know. I need to figure something out. I'll talk soon.
A disgruntled Kronstadt employee has acquired some dirt on Sierra Knox and intends on blackmailing her. Disguised as one of the racing mascots, he plans to meet Sierra by the old motel. Well, I always did feel that pink was your color, 47.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Where are my clothes? Have you seen my mascot outfit? Oh, my head is killing me.
Hanging out, looking after boring stuff, and nothing ever happens.
Yo, did you find some keys over there? Oh man, you're a real lifesaver. Thank you.
The race is entering its final lap, 47.
Stay still.
47. The race is over. Sierra will be coming off the track any time now.
On the U.S. races. Wow. Big disappointment for the California team. They came here as huge favorites, but Sierra Knox and her team they just couldn't handle the Chinese opposition.
Nice outfit. Really brings out your eyes.
Look out for the
Miss Knox informed me you'd be here. She asked to make sure you brought the documents. So, did you bring the documents?
I have the papers right here.
Excellent. Come on in. Have a seat or something. I'll let Miss Knox know you're here.
So far, so good, 47. Now, let's see where this meeting is headed.
So, you here for a job application or what?
Something like that.
Nice. If you don't mind me saying so, your particular choice of attire is maybe a little, I don't know, off? For a job interview, I mean.
Yes.
My suit is at the cleaners.
And you couldn't find anything else to wear.
Correct.
You must lead a very interesting life, my friend.
You have no idea.
Got it. I'll let him know you're en route.
Hey, Flamingo guy. Miss Knox is on her way. Grab a seat somewhere. She'll be here as soon as she can.
Concentrate, blurred vision. Why don't you try Jenner? Based on an old Native American recipe and supercharged with caffeine and amino acids. Jenner, proud sponsor of the Global Innovation Race.
So, Mr. I never did catch your name.
Names are for friends.
Very well. Straight to the point in all business. Walk with me.
Where are we going?
Don't worry. What am I gonna do? Kill you in broad daylight. Hey, don't worry. What am I gonna do? Kill you in broad daylight. I just want a bit of privacy here. Not about to do sensitive business like this in front of an audience.
Good idea.
So just to get this straight, you claimed in your email to have somehow found internal reports that show Kronstadt's involvement in the Tungan Valley massacre.
Sounds about right.
Let's be clear. You and I are having this meeting because my father doesn't need to know about this. It's just another undesired distraction. I don't care if the information is true or false. I don't care if it mentions moving money from the Nexus project into Tungan Valley damage control, as you claimed in your correspondence. I do care about protecting my father, which is why you and I are now here.
I see.
Leave me alone for a few minutes, guys.
Sure thing, Miss Knox. If you need us, just call. We're right around the corner.
So here's the deal. You hand over the documents and leave, and that's the end of it. And you will do that now. Get the hell—
Target down. Next up, Robert Knox.
I'm telling you, Miss Knox is going to be pissed. I did the pre-race checkup on her, and, well, let's just say she's got a bad case of intermittent explosive disorder.
Poor Dr. Sorensen. First, he almost loses a patient to a seemingly harmless case of dehydration. Now he has to deal with this guy suffering from urinary retention. Not his day.
Let's just hope he doesn't somehow screw up the revitalization procedure on Miss Knox. I know it's just a simple injection, but given his track record these past few days...
Well, at least we know who's buying us beer tonight.
Ain't that the truth?
Join me in giving the fan favorite, Mr. Moses Lee, Cowgirls and Heavy Industries, a big hand.
What is that stuff, anyway?
I think some of the teams are using it to increase car speed.
Heard a few Kronstadt mechanics talking about it the other day. Something about Knox not wanting to use it because she wants to win on her own.
It's a beautiful piece of weaponry. I understood from the briefing earlier that we're just supposed to grab him if something happens to it. No poking around the engine or anything like that.
Yeah, Knox is a genuine technical genius. He's really protective about his projects. Prefers to fix everything himself, apparently. Don't worry about grabbing him. If anything goes awry, you'll see him down here as fast as lightning.
Gotcha.
Robert Knox has a race car on display in the expo building. The show staff is under strict instructions to summon him at any sign of malfunction. Apparently, Knox trusts no one to fix his car but him. Perhaps it's time to poke around under the hood, 47. They do say one should never mess with another man's wheels. Good. I dare say this should get Knox's undivided attention.
Huh. What's the engine on? Let's just try to get this started again. Well, that doesn't sound good. Better call Knox. Switch it on? Yeah, it's this. Yeah, listen, run wow. Odd choices. Can you come here? Great. All right. Yep. Yeah, I'll be here. But if you're as loud, I heard something
Yes. Is there a security problem? My sensors tell me everything here is just fine. I will let you know if I spot any troublemakers. You look like a journalist. If you need any special information, please feel free to contact Grosstart Corporate PR. Interesting. You do not appear in my visual index of security personnel attached to today's event. I must ask Kai to update me at once.
Forget it. Step aside. I'm handling this myself. I don't know what happened to this. What is he doing?
Both targets down. Well done, 47. Head for an exit, and we'll speak again soon.
Keep all troublemakers out of here, huh?
Berlin. Shanghai. Montreal. We're bleeding operatives. Panic is spreading, and now we are axing our own?
Knox was a traitor. He would have caused incalculable damage.
And he won't be the last. This is exactly what the enemy wants. We need to fight the sickness, not the symptom.
And I have just the tool for the job.
Right. The Burnwood woman. Eric Soders warned you about her, didn't he? The Crusader.
I can handle Miss Burnwood. Everyone hates power until you offer them some.
You ought to know.
ICA speaks the enemy's language. We need them.
And once we don't?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Fact remains, we are shadowboxing. We need to know who we are up against.
I was getting to that. His name is Lucas Gray, the late Mr. Cobb's head of security. Cobb was ground zero, first of our operatives to die. It had to be one of his staff, someone with military training and access to the plane.
Grasping at straws.
Gray is a mercenary, a veteran of every backwater tragedy you've ever ignored on the 5 o'clock news. Chechnya, Sierra Leone, the list goes on, but before '89, nothing. No records of any kind.
Now, come on. CIA, KGB, plenty of spies went dark.
After the curtain was lifted, I cast a very wide net. Lucas Gray simply does not exist.
If you're all quite done wetting yourselves with excitement, I couldn't give two shits where he came from. I only want to know one thing.
How does he know about us?
I swear to God, this hearts and flowers crap will get us both killed. Can't you see? Your so-called friend is working for them now. He's not the man you knew.
This is his fight too, Olivia. Even if he doesn't realize it. Like it or not, 47 is our last and only lead on the partners. He needs to remember.
He's coming for us. And unlike you, he won't hesitate.
Just get me inside. Rico, I need a favor.
Good morning, 47. Our Providence contact has shared the identity of the Shadow Client, a former mercenary and bodyguard by the name of Lucas Gray. His past is a black void, but our analysts are digging deep. Meanwhile, we've had a breakthrough of our own. Comparing the malicious attack patterns with global shipping and transportation routes, we've figured out how Mr. Gray and his paramilitaries move around the world undetected. They're using the distribution network of the Delgado cartel, Colombia's biggest drug manufacturer. Clearly, Gray must have struck a deal with the Delgados. Consequently, if we can cripple the cartel, we can severely limit the militia's strike range. But to do so, we need to slay a three-headed serpent. Sociopathic cartel head Rico Delgado and his two closest lieutenants, PR guru Andrea Martinez and savant chemist Jorge Franco. With equal parts guts and guile, Rico Delgado runs a thriving billion-dollar criminal empire. The word is, the brutal and volatile cartel head is hell-bent on becoming the #1 drug lord in the world. To achieve this, Martinez, a childhood friend of Delgado's, has been buttering up state leaders and decision-makers, paving the way for an expansion of the Delgado logistics network, while the brilliant but aloof and antisocial Franco has been hard at work developing a new type of super cocaine. So, three of Colombia's most infamous crime lords inhabiting a decidedly hostile environment. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Colombia, 47. The remote village of Santa Fortuna awaits you deep inside the Colombian rainforest. An iron-fisted Delgado cartel rules over the village and its surroundings. Security around Santa Fortuna and the closed-off cartel compound is extremely tight. Armed sicarios patrol the streets of the village, ready to enforce harsh punishments to those who do not comply. Rumors persist of hidden transportation cave systems connecting the village, the cartel compound, and the hidden coca fields beyond. It is a rare occurrence to have all three cartel leaders present in the village at the same time. Expect that all targets are protected by scrupulous killers, armed with automatic weapons. Rico Delgado inhabits his fortified mansion on the outskirts of the village, while Andrea Martinez can be found in her village office or around Santa Fortuna itself. And Jorge Franco is engaged in development of a new drug in his field laboratory. Happy hunting, 47.
This close to coming out and kicking your ass. Franco's something of a daredevil, isn't he? Did you hear Javier stole the love letter Hector Delgado wrote for Martinez? Had to jump out of a window before Hector discovered him. I think he hurt his leg in the process.
Yeah, I heard. Even passed the letter around the basement bar at the party last night.
Weird to think Hector and Martinez used to be an idol. I mean, he's batshit crazy. She's so hyper luxurious. She can't even stand to be in her village mansion for too long. Talk about an odd couple.
Yeah, I love to see him.
Huh. Rico Delgado's brother Hector is trying to win back his old flame, Andrea Martinez. Apparently, Hector has authored a rather slushy love letter. For one of the Sicarios foolhardily stole it from Hector's room during last night's party. I suggest you acquire that letter, 47. From what we know about Martinez, a declaration of love from Hector is bound to provoke a reaction.
Wait, if she ever found the letter, though. Rumor has it, she hates him.
Notice how Rico's been acting? Don't you have some tulips to water or whatever?
Hey, just do what you're told, all right?
You notice how Rico's been acting unusually brutal these past couple of days? He's like he's a little. For sure. Hasn't been served lately. The boss is really upset about it.
Really? That's it. Remember that
Perfect. This is exactly what
Keep up the good work.
That is Rico Delgado, head of the Delgado drug cartel.
No way. That right there? That's the result of Fort Barrington. Oh, man. What was that noise? Weird.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Wait.
What the hell are you doing? Stop suffocating him! I'll bring you down!
Rico Delgado has been eliminated. Nicely done.
Your problem's good enough! No! There's some maniac running around killing people!
This cocky motherfucker's trying to pass himself off as a member of
I hope you're hungry!
good. Looking good.
Hector, mi hermano, how are you feeling? It's good to have you back.
I am alright, brother. It's good to be around family again. I know, I slicked up a little bit past Rico. It's the damn drugs, you know?
I know, hermano.
Rico Delgado has been eliminated. Nicely done.
I love this photo. Rico and the hippo when he took his first steps in the pen. Can't believe he's so big now. Not many.
Father and daughter dying.
You need to be extra careful around the family items. Mr. Delgado got some important pictures and things like that in his trophy room that you need to be very gentle with.
Sure, I understand. He told me about the cello and some of the other things. I had no idea the Delgado family immigrated from Chile.
Well, Rico's uncle Fernando was from Chile. Apparently, he was killed alongside his son, Rico's cousin. No.
Like I said, come with a nice thing about it.
What's up, yo?
¿Qué fue eso? Hey, you, let go of that neck. Hey, do that! What the hell are you doing? That's a definite head fracture.
We need more men now! Someone is cracking in people's heads. This guy's no joke. He's a clever son.
Come out! We can talk this over.
Hey, you got any idea what went down here?
Yeah, see. I haven't found shit yet. I'll let you know.
Hey, you're playing with fire, huevón.
Confiri, basement. Nothing to report. Shoot! Apuesta. Gotcha.
Oh, go, no, go, no, go! Hey, no, 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 no!
Hiding in the garden. Hey, stop that right now. You moron. What are you doing? We gotta find him! Oh! Keep your head down if you want to stay alive.
Oh, God. Okay, okay.
Hey. What do you think you're doing?
Move in!
Get ready. Using a weapon and firing a weapon.
Move in! Move in! Flush the punk out! Not there. Repeat, he's not there.
But I need you people to move away while we are conducting an investigation. Thank you.
Okay.
Someone help me!
Rico Delgado has been eliminated. Nicely done.
I just got here. Nothing to report.
Come on out. Out.
¿Qué te pasa, man?
Anyone copy?
Still looking. No tenant probably yet.